Okay, hello and welcome back to another live stream with races 25, 26, 27, and 28. For race 25, race 26 the Dixie 400, and then race 27 and race 28 the Music City 200, which we have 77, 51, 45, and 48 laps for each race, so it's like approximately maybe almost 300 laps in total. But for Asheville, and I already forgot what the other track was that was not Nashville. I believe it was a short track. I believe these two races should be the quickest races. Atlanta is going to have a lot to desire, as we're still in a little bit of a battle with Petty. Now it's just a matter of keeping, or just at least finishing races at least close to them, so we can at least not lose too much towards them. Either that or win, but I don't want to win too much, because that's why I gotta start trying to enhance the difficulty for some of these tracks. Some of these tracks, they are way too easy for me to win that. Like at this race track, as long as I can get the foot down right, I can pretty much just fly by these guys. It's just a matter of when we can start getting single filed and start passing each other. So I know the tires are not gonna last this whole race. That is for sure, without a doubt, it's gonna happen. Come on, it's a pain in the wall. Of course, like, we're already going off to a bad start because the car is, for some reason, just losing it, even though I haven't even drove the car as hard as I could. I almost just hit the opening in the wall there to enhance our wreckage there. Gotta wait for these guys to get single filed, and then I can actually make my moves on them. Here's our way into pit stops, which we're gonna have one. I don't know how fast it's gonna be compared to the tires, but we're gonna have the fuel. Under the hill, so that he can get behind the 86, so I don't have to care about those two. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna need all the fuel we can for the rest of this race. And I'm gonna do that just in case, because I don't know how much or how long it's gonna take before tires actually become a problem where you need to pit. I'm sorry, Pascal. Got in there a little too hard. I didn't want to spin out nor try to dump him. That's why I try to just turn as quickly as possible, hit him as quickly as possible, maybe minimize the wreckage there. Maybe like right there, I could probably just hit him in the back a little bit and give him a little bit wobbly. And that's the maximum I will get. Well, if I just let it kept going sideways, I'll probably overcorrect right into his door and wreck both of us. So that's probably the best option there. There's the guy, our teammate Billy Wade in front of us here. can't wait until we hit a road course, because there's gonna be like, because we did 2 road courses in the beginning of the season, and like towards maybe like 3/5 of the way through, maybe even 4/5, we're gonna get road courses, and we're only like 2/5 so far. Like maybe around race 36, 37, I think is when we might reach it. I don't know completely. All I know is right now we're in a good spot, because I believe, yes, we are in the top 10. Which is really all I need when it comes to points. It's just at least finish these races. It doesn't matter if I'm winning or not. It just matters as long as I get off some good points towards the total. Try not to disrupt anyone's journey or my journey to the championship. As long as they're not battling me like Petty is. See if it's like Wendell, I'm gonna let him get off easy there. Let him get off easy because I don't know exactly where he's at. I believe he's still in the top 10 because he makes most of the races. Like he makes more races than Dan Gurney does, which only makes sense because Dan Gurney only raced at Riverside and a couple of the road courses, I believe. Yeah, I'm just gonna take, you know what, I'm not gonna take full fuel, I'm just gonna take more than recommended though. So just 1 1/2, or 1/2 instead of 2, or instead of 1 is what is recommended. Because it looks like we're gonna pretty much split this in half, pretty much, it looks like. Which I don't know if I'm using the tires too much or we're about the same. Which I might have a little bit more tire wear on my tires right now compared to everybody else. Because I've been kind of sliding around trying to get around everybody. As fast as possible. Do we have damage? Oh, yeah, okay. It was probably the damage from earlier is what's causing that. So I'm gonna have to turn this up a little bit. I gotta put some more pressure so then the tires don't wear too quickly next time around. So maybe I have more of a chance to at least make it to the end here. Okay. It's gonna help us. I might be coming in a little bit early than them because I was sliding around a little bit more than usual. So I might have to come in a little bit earlier. But that doesn't throw away the fact that I'm still kind of fast or trying to just last as long as possible out here. If I see Pearson pit, I'm most likely gonna pit. Unless if my tire goes straight to red at some point, then that's why I'm pitting. Because I'm not gonna risk blowing a tire. Because I know we're gonna all have to pit at some point. No one is immune to tire wear here. Just hoping at some point in the next like few laps, because I believe I can make at least maybe 3 more laps with these tires here. 2 more now. Because once it goes red, it doesn't immediately start going like, oh, your tire's gone. You can last probably a lap, maybe 2 laps with it being the red. So that's why if it goes off here, I still have a little bit more time to get around. Because they're pretty much still right on the tire. It ain't like it's just a rim, realistically. I'm gonna back off because I think he's gonna start pitting here soon. I don't want to run through him unless if I can get to his inside soon. There we go. And then get through here. Do I see them pitting yet? Nope. My tire still hasn't gone yet, so we might be fine. Pardue just stopped. What's happened? Did he blow a tire?
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed.
I think he blew a tire.
The leader's pitting now. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up.
He either blew a tire or blew an engine. That was interesting. Cause he all he did was just stop. Like there was, I don't think there was smoke. That was a little interesting. Yeah, he just stopped down the front stretch. It didn't look like anything was wrong with his car. It was once I passed him, and then boom, decelerating or decelerating. Let's go in the cockpit real quick and just see what went wrong for him. See, everything looks fine, but I think that's just an AI thing. Maybe it was fuel. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe it'll show us here once it racks him up as DNF'd.
Pit road is now open. Limit 35. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. You're too far forward. Back up. You're too far to the left. The pace cars.
Oh my god, come on, guys.
Too far to the right. You're too far back. Pull up. The pace cars.
Okay, so let's see what he got wrecked or out for.
Something's wrong. Come on, you guys. The lug nuts wouldn't go on right. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Okay, merge when you can. Stay behind the Dixie car.
Tires on correctly? Yeah. Okay. The part, I don't know what happened to part 2. Or, there's part 2 right there. What happened to part 2? Did he just have a little bit of a spasm and then just, I don't know what that was. It's weird. He stopped, came back out on the track. I had this, I don't know. It must have been something that, the game kind of just made happen, like maybe some weird issue with his car, and just got lucky he was able to tow it back, or he just stopped because maybe the AI found a line that doesn't work and got scared or broke because of it. Or it's completely something else, completely different than what I've been thinking of. Because Pardue would have never just stopped right there out of nowhere. That's really interesting why he did that. I'm really thinking it's just because of maybe an AI line, maybe a little bit of a falter with the AI, I don't know. It's something like that might have happened. Let's get around the outside of these guys on the start. So we got some good old new tires, but we ain't gonna be able to turn for turn 1 for complete. Shoot. Because, yeah, I kind of forgot to loosen up the car when we add some more pressure to the tires to make sure they don't pop easier. So with this, I might have like 10 extra laps of racing time, as long as Kelly Arbor doesn't try to run through us here. Is Petty a lap down? Oh, Petty's the leader. Okay. Well, as long as we stay in this area of cars, I think we'll be fine points-wise. This thing is booty right now. I should have never changed the tire pressure. I want to make sure I didn't, like, you know, brake, you know? That was the whole part of it. Sorry, Jared. probably turn it down then. Turn it down to like maybe a little bit lower. Maybe if we get another caution. They'll probably. Whoa. Did they stop again? Because of the lap? Or I meant the pit car? Or the car in the pits?
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Billy Wade to the outside, my teammate trying to get Jared to give me a top 5 here. Which even though Petty's leading, I'm gonna probably win this race depending on what happens here with my tires, how it balances out. It's still not bad because it means that I still got points and I'm not in last place like Pardue is right now. So it's also I'm pretty close to Petty. I don't know who is gonna get the most laps led. That's up to the game to decide here in a second once we're done with this race. But yeah, he's still a leader. $26 to go. 25 now. Trying to get Relenzen for 5th. Or not Relenzen. I keep wanting to say Relenzen even though it's Jarrett. It's not even close to Relenzen. And now my car is acting like doo-doo again.
Clear inside. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside. That car's a lap down.
I think this thing would be like extra loose if we were able to, if we need to take another pit stop. And my front end is already reaching the point of having a pit. That's wild. Because I don't think anyone else is going to be pitting this early.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
In that case, I'm going to just do 2 tires. Unless if everyone starts pitting here.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear.
Oh no.
Car outside. That car's a lap down. Clear outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed.
I knew that was going to happen at some point.
That car's a lap down. Okay, we're
Just fortunate it didn't destroy my car that bad.
just the right sides this time. Right sides only. We won't fix the damage. Stay behind the 27 car. We're gonna take out some wedge. We're gonna take off some tape. Tires all the way around this time, guys. Pit road is now open. Changing tire pressure.
Okay, good. Everyone try to pit. Okay. And, of course, Johnson decides to look like he's about to pit, but doesn't.
3,500 in second. The pace car in turn 2. The pace car cars
What is that guy's head doing? What is this official's head doing? He's like moving his head back and forth.
The pace cars in turn 3.
Hey, is that me, or am I just realizing that might be an animation of him looking over the car?
Under 3,500.
Ah, Petty! Screw you, Petty!
Cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear
Um,
of pit lane.
Why are we stopped?
28 car. Okay, merge when you can.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, why are we stopped? I thought we were like broken up here. Alright, 15 or 14, coming to 13 to go once we catch up to the pace car. Oh,
Slow down. Stay behind the 21 car.
21. Oh, I didn't see him. I didn't see people come out of the pits. I believe we're gonna go green with about 12, 11 to go. I think it's 11 actually.
We're going green next time by.
Yeah, 11.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. That car's a lap down. Outside.
Yes, these guys. Car feels way better since I loosened it up and also got the tire pressures lowered because of car not steering before. We got Petty right behind us. We just gotta keep him behind us. It doesn't matter how many positions back. We just gotta keep him behind us. And we got 10 to go, so we should be able to do that also with tires. We should be able to make 10 laps with these tires. Or third? Is Pearson the leader? Or is Wendell the leader? Pearson is the leader. Oh god. It's gonna be closing down. Yeah, we're going for tires. Tires are good. Trying to catch up to Lund Pearson here. I don't know if we're gonna be enough because I can't push it too far hard, or we're gonna either spin or just go straight into the wall because of it pushing. Right now, we're gaining on Petty, which is all that matters when it becomes a points battle.
Outside. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Get around Lund. Got 3 more circuits. Oh, we bounced off the wall on the inside, but we're still good. Get around them down the front here. Yeah, there's a pit, Lappard pits, which is gonna make me have 1 position higher, or 2 positions higher than Petty, if Tiny Lund can hold out for third there. Because we're gonna come to the white flag, because we're behind Frederlensen here. Freddy boy. Got David Pearson up there, and we're gonna come across the line second. Not bad. We stayed in front of Petty, and we even got another car between us, so we got more points to pay for sure this time. Even with him probably getting the most laps led, Because all it does is add 5 to your total, and technically it would just tie him with Lund's points today, or for this race. If I'm correct, we'll look back at it real quick. Yeah, all it did was just tie him with Lund's points, so I gained 5 points on him there. Wait. But Pearson led all the laps. So, does these two get... I think it was... I don't know what else can give you an extra point. Is there such thing as a fast pit stop point? I don't think so. I think that's just how it is. Because I already know, because it would be 180 to win, so that's 5. So Pearson did get his 5 points. Because he's 15 points ahead in front of me. So it goes 10, and then it goes 5, and then 0, 5, 0, or 10, 0, 0. And then it's just wonky. And then finishing 7th apparently gives you less points to finishing 8th, unless there's something... oh, the passing points! I'm stupid. The passing points. I forget about that. That's why I keep getting so many points, because I keep passing everyone, because I keep starting last. Also, I believe there's a pole point or something like that. I don't know. Because that would give me, I believe, 20 more points. So that's maybe why I'm able to... Because Petty started 3rd and finished 4th, and then Lund came from 19th to 3rd, so that's probably why he was tied. And Derringer came from 11th to 5th, so that's why they're tied. And Billy Wade, I still think he would have tied as Doug Cooper. I think. Because I think that's one more position than half. He got exactly half. I don't know if he had some type of leading point or something. Oh yeah. Gets a little wonky when you start realizing there's passing points, and I kind of keep forgetting about those. Just because we're not in like a playoff situation where passing is so important and winning is so important. Because I have 38 points ahead of Petty right now, going into Atlanta. Which we have 51 laps. I did shorten it a lot, about half of the last race, I believe. Because this race is the most abysmal race to deal with. Charlotte, there was 120 laps, yes. And it's a big track, yes. But it ain't almost flat out. There is actually some type of skill that you have to have, especially coming down pit road, to win the race. That's why I think I only won it once, and that was like the first or second season I won the Road 600. And that's why I lost, and the only 2 times I've lost Atlanta was because I wrecked. So it looks like we're gonna have about 3, maybe 4 pit stops. I don't think we're gonna get to that 5. I don't think that's what's gonna happen here. And Doug Gates is already blowing up. And Doug Gates is already blowing up as his number 72 Dodge, or Plymouth, bails out of the pack, which is kind of setting us back a little bit because of me having to wait for him, make sure that I don't run through him. Also, I should mention, I am driving with a sports car wheel, which is interesting. It's not bad. I was able to try the dirt track with it, so I guess it's good. Also, I'm gonna need this because I'm entering a 12 hours at Rems. I think it's Rems or Reams 1964 race, which is part of this season. Another thing to include is, since for some reason I don't know how to get like the 24 like hour thing, because I only can get up to 3, and for some reason GP laps can get up to 7, and I do not know how how that works. I need some like links or something. Maybe if he reaches out, or any of you that have GTR to can tell me how to fix that. I don't think it's a difficulty thing. I believe it's just like a thing where if I can't find it, I'm gonna do it's gonna be a 2-hour race instead, and I'm gonna have the simulation go like 12-hour simulation, you know, with the weather and day to night a cycle. I do not know if I want to do a rain race, because that has that, and I want some like variety with what I do with races like that, and I want to get like a rain race going, because I did a lot of rain races with like Project Cars 2 and a couple of set of Corsa rain races, I think. That's about it. I should have tried to do some rain. No, I don't think Assetto Corsa has rain. No, it's just Project Cars. Our racing's about to have rain. This was gonna have rain, fire, and red flags, but then EA came in and said no, which is stupid. Because I wish technically it's their game. Technically, I wish legally you can do that. It's kind of weird how that works, because it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. I wish someone still like somehow found the codes to it and was able to make an updated exe of it. I wonder how the red flags would work. I wonder how big of a crash it would have, or how hard of a crash you would have to have a red flag. I know if you pause like here, pause, boom, red flag, but that's just because you're paused or stopping. You pause the race. But I mean, like a ordinary red flag. Also, I wonder if you would stop for a certain amount of time too. That would have been interesting to see work. Really, the only times you get red flags in video games, like NASCAR games, or like NASCAR, the Authentics games, or Utechnics games, not Authentics. That's the toy brand or diecast brand. Utechnics really was the only one that really added red flags, but it was just pretty much a caution, because it did the same exact thing. It just showed you the replay and said, hey, you would like to pit? That's really all I did. I didn't do anything more than that. I wish in the sprint car game there was red flags. And like before it came out, you start seeing your car slow down to stop. It doesn't have to be like realistic. It could be like the AI just like slam the brakes, but you program them to just, like, at least stay straight. Or like slow down the footage. That would actually kind of work, actually, unless the car is flipping right in front of you. Then it's kind of obvious. Should have loosened this baby up a little bit more. Also maybe a little bit more tape and a little bit less of a track for. Hey, this would help. So I think burning the fuel off is helping too. I don't think it's just because of that. I think it's just because I'm starting to burn off fuel is making me a little bit tight coming into the loose because of burning the fuel, obviously. We still have about half the fuel that we started with. Oh man, that was close. I might have to let Billy Wade pass because he's really charging behind me. We're 3 wide and we're really squishing together here. Got a little bump there. Appreciate you not trying to turn me down the straightaway. if I accidentally wrecked him there, then that was completely my fault. I should have never even touched him, but I didn't touch him, or I didn't wreck him, so the touch worked. I'm gonna keep floored. Look at that, you gain time. Sometimes, like Atlanta, you feel like sometimes going in the corner and coming exiting, it feels like you're gonna hit the wall, but then you realize how wide the exit is, and then you're like, oh, I can go flat out. And then sometimes it'll bite you thinking that, and then kind of screw yourself, but it's just the temptation of trying to go fast. Trying not to lose ground, trying to lift, and get around people. Right here, I can keep going full throttle, but if this is like not Richmond, if this is like Charlotte, I would have bounced off the wall by now. That's how easy this track is compared to Charlotte, or at least in this game. In real life, I bet it was the hardest track with Charlotte, Darlington, and a couple of other tracks, like dirt tracks. Like every track was hard in those days. I'm not gonna even take away credit to these tracks. These tracks would probably been the worst thing possible. The asphalt tracks, at least. The dirt tracks, not much. As long as you knew how to like get around the corner pretty fast and get to go turn right to go left type beat. But these tracks would probably tear up your tires a lot and probably force you to make a little bit of errors to fix some errors, like run closer to the wall to fix your tire problem, or run slower to fix your engine problem. It's a lot of different things compared to like dirt racing. Also, since these tracks, Charlotte, Atlanta, were technically probably the newest tracks at this point, besides like random tracks that pop up onto the schedule. Probably had some certain issues with the tracks, like some dust issues and stuff when track is clean and not rubbered in. Oh, people are pitting. Okay, I'm waiting for... Okay, the 46 is not pitting, so we're gonna dive to the inside. I just don't want to dive to the inside too early, because I don't want to accidentally wreck someone. I'm gonna try to get under Tyner here. Give him a little bump there. It's fine. Yeah, no, we're gonna come in next time, don't worry about it. Tires are alright, but I still think tires will help us in the long run. Especially when I realized that we actually went longer than what I thought we were gonna do. And also since I can kind of cheat the pit lane, because you know they start pitting at 2022 pit lane. Or fall 2022 pit lane. You got... There we go, and then use the brakes, all the brakes in the world to stop it. Oh, we got some cars wrecking down pit road. I think I just saw a 77 ram into the 4 car there. It was the 77 to 4.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Yeah, no one's behind us. Just got Jared in front of us, which we're gonna pass. Petty got a really good pit stop because you can see him. You see him up there. He's really far out ahead. But hopefully as this run goes, he wears off. I'm gonna take more fuel because I wanna make sure we can finish. Because sometimes you get people that try to cheat it, and they will run out at the end of the race. Like AI wise, that has happened to me before, where AI has run out, like coming to the finish. I remember one time it was never recorded. I wish I recorded it, or at least saved the replay, but I keep accidentally being stupid about that, because if it's in a dynamic, I don't remember to save it. But we were at a race at Daytona, and this is also a race that I believe I'll blow over across the line. I think on our Reddit post, if I still have it. But on the last lap, down the back straightaway, what happened before the flip was the fact that half the field in front of us actually ran out, and we linked up down the back stretch because they ran out in turn 2. We all had to go around them, and they all started ducking down the apron. The outside lane, with exception of a couple cars running out of fuel, ran off, and I was part of it. I got a huge run, went through the outside, and then right as we come down the line, I realized I have no roof flaps, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna turn myself. And as I turn myself, I see a car in the mirror ducking off to the pit lane. I was like, Jesus. And my turn, we flip, died, and the catch fence, boom. Or I think I got in the catch fence. I don't remember. All I know is I flipped over. I don't know if I actually hit the fence. Because I haven't seen that video, if it's still up in a while.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging.
I think this is Pearson. I think he's grabbing me right now. Yeah. I just on the car right now. My car is way worse than these guys here at Atlanta. Like, I can get them in certain parts of the race. It's just every other part of the race, I'm just like, I'm terrible.
Still there.
Maybe if I just enter high and exit high, maybe I'll get better tire wear and also better results if I don't get stuck in the wall. Get off the wall. It just, I hate when it just sticks it. Like I'm pulling off and it just sticks to it. Wish Shikashi came out, but you know.
That car's a lap down.
I know I'm getting past, but I have a little bit of a strategy going on here with me and my quag right here. Oh, but he's starting to break for some reason. Is he a lap down? Is that why he's braking? Yeah, he was a lap down. I was wondering why I was able to catch up to him that fast.
Car outside. Clear.
Trying to save some fuel, maybe I can go a little bit longer. But saving fuel seems like I lose too much time to them. Yeah, I would lose way too much time if I try to save.
Still there. Clear. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
25 to go. Oh,
Outside. Clear outside.
yay! Oh man.
Clear
It
outside.
felt way worse than what I actually did there. It looked like I didn't do much there, but I bet you. Alright,
Stay high.
alright, I am sure to you that was way worse than it seemed.
Keep high.
I felt like it was going around once I started full locking it, because I didn't want to lock it too early and then slam it. I gotta like hold on to it. I gotta wait and then have the right moment to whip it back and then keep it straight, and then hopefully, if it all works well, it doesn't whip back into the wall or Curtis Kreider here.
Car outside. Clear.
So now we're actually gaining on here.
Outside. Clear outside.
Actually, we got him around them pretty easily there. I don't know how much straight line speedway is gonna catch me back,
Take
but
out some wedge. We'll lower the track bar.
and the tires don't look bad, so I'm gonna turn them. I'm gonna take out some PSI or some pressure here.
Alright, we're back in fifth. Changing
I
tire
want
pressure.
I want to try something, or I wonder if this is gonna help at all. I'm gonna try to go as long as possible this run too, so we're gonna go until it gets to like a gallon left, where it says estimate fuel remaining 1. If it gets to that point. If I'm like down the back and it goes to 1, I'm coming in. But if it goes to 1 like down a straightaway like this straightaway or turn 1s and 2, I'm coming in that lap. Or turns 3 and 4 and turns 1. As far as coming in the next lap is what I meant, not that lap. But if it does go to 1, turn 1 and 2, I have to come in that lap because like I can't make it all the way around. Only a little bit of people can do that.
Fuel pressure gauge starts to drop. Come on in.
Actually, okay, so it goes to 2 here. So actually, I think I can make another lap around here, actually, boys.
20 laps to go. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Good job. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. The leader's pitting now.
That might have been probably the best entry to the pit stop, or into our pit stop for a while there. Ah, shit. We're gonna be really close to
Go, go,
our
go.
fuel.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000.
We're gonna need like a caution with about 5 laps to go, or just get lucky that we can get enough savage. As I believe there's a car smoking on pit lane, because I believe they had a crash on pit lane.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Oh man,
The leader's pitting now.
I try not to
Clear
get
your
black
track.
flag for merging too quickly, but there we go. We're back on the track. We might be too late to catch back up to
Accident in the pit.
Hetty, as we got an accident in the pits. We don't need it right now. We need it like with 10 laps to go, and we can get enough fuel there. Under caution, probably. As we got a lot of smoke still billowing out of pit lane. That was Arrington. Okay. At first I thought it was gonna be Isaac, but it's Arrington.
The leader's pitting now. The yellow flag is out.
And there's the caution.
To the line. Pit road
When I did not need it.
in the pit. We got trouble on the back straight. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car. You're in first. Good job.
Oh, I did get first. Wow.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Okay, so let's check what happened here. So it was like coming in turn 3, I believe. So far so good, so far so good, still so far so good, and I don't see anything. Unless it was these two. No. What about up here? Oh, it's this. Yeah, I found it. No, Billy! No, not Billy. Wait. Not my teammate. So, Junior Johnson sideswipes Leroy, and Leroy comes down trying to save it, and comes into Junior, and they hit the wall pretty hard. Junior's car is probably done, same with Leroy's car, as they hit the inside wall pretty decently hard there. As Billy Wade has another destroyed race car, which he has not had the good season I've had. I've had. There we go. You guys really pitting? I don't know if it's gonna be enough if we do. Tire wise, the only thing I need I might just take right sides if that's the case. Maybe get a little bit more loose.
We're gonna take out some wedge.
And maybe a little bit more tape, and think we will be good.
Pit road is now open. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Pass the 11 car, the pace cars on the front stretch. Wait, something's wrong. Come on, you guys. We had a problem adding the fuel. Go, go, go! Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Stay behind the 6 car. Okay, merge when you can. Pass the 46 car.
I think that made us go down the order. I think we're like in 5th now. Well, Roy Tyner is not on the lead lap, so we're actually, yeah, we're in 5th. Which, actually, no. We're not in 5th. We still have the rest of the field in front of us. And some of them were actually able to go further on the pit cycle than us. So Curtis Kreider has the lead. I believe Spencer is in 2nd. If that's correct. No, it's okay, those two are a lap down. So Isaac in 2nd, Anderson in 3rd, Blackburn 4th, McMillan 5th, John 6th, Lund 7th, Darrington in 8th, Frank in 9th, Dan Gurney, which hasn't had the best of seasons, in 10th, Doug Cooper 11th, Bob Wellborn 12th, Rex White 13th, Derringer in 14th. Actually, it's easier if I just do this. There we go. Goldsmith in 15th, Castle 16th, Pardue 17th, Jarrett 18th, Pascal 19th, Tyner in 20th, which I didn't think he was on the lead lap. I guess he was. Petty in 21st. Pearson 22nd. I'm in 23rd currently. Puntney is 24th. Thomas in 25th. Lenz in 26th. Foyt 27th. Wade in 28th. McMahon 29th. Both Bakers 30 and 32nd or 31st. Kale Yarbrough 32nd. Panch 33rd. Hobby in 34th, Leroy Yarbrough 35th, GC Spencer 36th, Sam McQuagg 37th, Junior Johnson 38th, being the first car out of the race with a piston issue. 39th, Wendell Scott retired. 40th, Buddy Arrington, which retired as well. Ken Spikes in 41st with an accident. Joe Schlesser, or Chester, camshaft issue 42nd. And Doug Yates, who fell out after the first lap, is in 43rd. I know that was a lot of numbers, and I was probably the first you're gonna get me completing that, or ever saying that again, like the full list there, but I felt like I should because of how long these caution laps and how long these laps in general are, how boring this race can get. I love trying to cheat to start and then immediately crash, like I might here. Trying to chop him off. We're gonna get chopped off by the 9 car. We get saved by Pearson, which is usually never happened, because we usually just get spun. That was wild. We're still in front of Petty. Jarrett is probably gonna come home with some good points. If I could stay in front of Baker, I might actually be able to at least hold him down to stay in 3rd or 2nd, whatever he wants to do there. Jarrett's in 4th, so he can't really affect me or Petty. It's Buck Baker, I believe, is the right Baker that it can affect us, which I'm trying not to have happen, as I almost run in the back of the Goldsmith car there. A little bit of risky block on Puntley. I don't think you like that one. Surprised he didn't even let me do that. I bet if I was in real life, I would have been already punted by now by Puntley. Definitely not a punt. And we're working by a teammate of Rex White. We got Tiny One there too. I think this is Rollins in front of us. I mean, I should have known already. I've been behind him for like a half a lap now. Just barely got in the hold. I was almost about to close right in front of me. Got Bob Wilborn, Jim Pascal right there. Gotta like ease him up next to the wall there. Compress. Get underneath Wilborn, maybe just enough. I gotta lift. I don't want to slide up and spin. We are, I believe, 3 wide. Yes, we are, with Doug Cooper on the high side there. Got Gurney there, which Gurney's falling back. That's not a good sign. Got Bobby Johns in front of us now. Fall in line, get turn 3, trying to get under Bobby Johns. We did. Gotta lift a little bit, weight on the lifting there, or weight on the gas, I meant. I think this is Derringer, Anderson, Thomas right here. Because we might actually be coming up to the top 15. Or actually, I didn't realize Jared's up there. I thought Jared was still back there somewhere, but I guess he's been finding his way through the pack like me and Pearson up there.
Clear.
So we're having a 7 to go. We're gonna finish. We might finish a Atlanta race without winning and not wrecking. But that's because I actually made this track a little bit tougher to drive instead of the easiest cakewalk in the world. Oh, I got a little bit tight, a little bit loose there. Oh, So Larry Frank kind of checked up on the high side there. I don't know if that's an AI thing or he just backed out of it because he might be a lap down. Got GC Spencer up in front of us. We're gonna keep it down to the floor through this hole, and we did not hit the wall. Look at that. I told you. It looks more deceiving than what actually happens. Darrington on the high side there is really close. I hit the apron. I thought I was going to slide up a little bit further, but we got around both of them. Making good time right now. How are tires doing? Tires are doing great when you compare them to Asheville. I believe this is Sam McQuagg. I don't think this is Junior yet. It looks like it's just 71, which, if it's McQuagg, he is a lap down. It is McQuagg, so this car is a lap down. It's Pearson next in line. Maybe, Neil Castle's now. Me and McQuagg both push up real bad. That was a bad corner by both of us. Even though he's on the lap, he's a lap down. But I don't fault him for being in the way, because that was kind of my fault for sliding up with him. Okay, I think, pretty sure Neil Castle's on the lead lap. He is, okay. So it's him, Pearson. I believe that's Pardue in front of him, because I think I see white wheels, which is what Pardue's car is differently. And I see Isaac, and I see Jared out there, but I don't know who's next to them. I do see McMillan, which actually McMillan is doing well. He's still up there, and he got, oh, that was Blackburn up there, okay. And I think Curtis Kreider is still in the lead with 3 to go now. Right next to Neil Castles. As me, Pearson, and Jarrett try to work their way up to the lead. As Jarrett probably has the best chance of winning. As McMillan is saying, no, I want second place. Oh, and people are pitting? Oh, man. McMillan, I think, is taking the lead now. Or trying to, as Jarrett gets around him. I swear to God, if this turns into a race of pitting and I win the race, I am going to be confused. Oh, people from the back were pitting too. Oh, we're going to get ready to go high. It's a little weird. Did not hit the wall. I thought I was going to hit the wall. I was really close. Get down to the inside of Pearson. Maybe I can get the third of Blackburn there. I didn't think I was going to get to first, but this is a good finish no matter what. We went from being like 23rd, reaching up to here is really well. We gained 20 precisions if we can get past Blackburn after that caution. We're going to dive it in. There's McMillan with what is probably a career best right now for McMillan, as we're gonna be too short of getting second place. But Jarrett wins, McMillan's second, I'm third, Blackburn fourth, Pearson's fifth, Castles is sixth, and it looks like Petty's gonna be seventh with Thomas, Darrington, and Derringer rounding out your top 10. It looks like. That's a little bit of a weird race. It's probably the best race I actually had here in Atlanta, you know, like ever. Besides like the quad oval version. This version I had never had a really good race like that was. That was an awesome race right there. That's the definition of a good race instead of a boring snooze fest like the last races have been. Also, since the race was a little bit shorter than the first race, was actually helped out. As we gain again on points. And Jarrett has passed Baker in the standings, so it's just me and Petty right now for a while. Because The closest we have is 288 points out, or 236, or whatever, out of like contention. While I have twice as much wins as Petty, but I do have about twice as much DNFs. Jarrett has about the same amount. Billy Wade has more than I. So the Bud Moore team has a lot of retirements. Where is Wendell? Oh yeah, Wendell is still 7th. He's in the top 10 in stains, which he's actually been like that since the beginning of the series. I believe in the 62 season he was in the top 10. Obviously in the 63 he was top 10 because of those wins that he got. And now he's in the top 10s as my voice is trying to leave me here. So it's Concord, that's right. I forgot it's Concord. So we didn't win yet. We got 2 more races, which is Concord and Nashville. Concord, I don't actually know if I'm going to be any good. It's Nashville where I feel like I could have potential, because I have only finished... I don't think I ever finished Nashville, so never mind. I don't have potential there. It's this track I really have to focus on right now. Screw potential. So Jarrett got the pole, so that's good for us. It's good for us. Pits. What were you? Oh, we might actually be good on fuel for this race, which is actually the first race I believe since last season at one of the short tracks. I can't remember which one it was. Well, here we go. We're getting ready. Got the 42 car. Goldsmith, AJ Foyt, Rex White, Garney, Doug Cooper as we go green. And I just fly by 2 rows of cars as we get forced in the wall because we should have never really done that. As we might actually be the one getting wrecked. And there they go. We're still driving. We're still living. Nope. We're behind the 25, huh? Yep. Yeah, we're back and forth as people are wrecking each other, trying to get down the line here. I am not pitting, because I don't need a pit. There's no need to pit already. And there's probably there might not be an actual ding for that either. I don't think we even need a pit. Because with the caution early in the race is actually going to help us more on fuel. Okay. So let's watch what happened there, because obviously we know what happened. It's just I would like to rewatch what happened there. So we got stuck 3 wide. I thought we were going to be the one forced up by AJ there, but I believe it was the 55 eared out to 46 that hit the wall first. It was the 06. It wasn't even one of these guys. Okay, so it was the 06 bounces off back in the gurney, which actually, as you look at hindsight, actually was the best choice of me to back out going to turn 1, because if I was still trying to battle for right here, I would probably been wrecked. And they go in the wall, and then, ooh, man, I think, oh, they're still good. That we're gonna be out of the race. They might be out of the race, like, contention-wise, but not out of the race, you know. Do I gotta let the 11 by? Doesn't look like it. He's not coming by me, so.
You're in the top 10.
Why is he going on the high side? It's like he's trying to pass me. Oh. Okay, that's weird. So I'm supposed to pass him. It's what it's saying, but I believe he's a lap down. Okay, or not a lap down. I believe he's supposed to be behind me. Unless that was a signal that he was pitting. Oh, that's weird. Ouch. Okay. I believe we're gonna go green with 40 to go. Maybe 39 to go. gotta turn down the quality real quick so I have a little bit more frames. Or turn off some objects is what I meant to say. So like if you see over there, there's grandstands full of people, right? Now if I take it off, no people, because I need the frames, or this is gonna be a little bit choppy. Even then I'm still, I think it's just the front stretch in general that's just giving me those types of frames. We got Dan Gurney in front of us, Doug Cooper, JT Puntley, Jim Pascal, and Buck Baker.
Paid cars in. Green, green, green.
Oh, sorry, Cooper. Oh, that's bad. Honestly, I deserve it. That was completely a me thing there. That was just me trying to gain a couple positions. Failing to see the point that I can't. And our teammate just dumped us, and he's gonna go into the wall on top of the O2 car there. And of course, there goes our race. And of course, the O6 car just runs into us. Yeah, our car is completely done. Like I can't even. I'm throttling. And also, all the gauges are down. Yeah, we're out of the race. That is the first time in a while we actually, like, it seemed like a while since we wrecked out of a race. Because we've been so focused on that point spout. And then that time, Billy Wade goes for a hole that is not there and wrecks us both. And has the 1 car going on top of the 2 car there. And then me thinking that there's no more cars, gonna get hit by Jarrett, which he's also part of it, and gets slammed by Wilborn. That was unfortunate. Where's my mouse? Trying to get before. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't mean to sim all the way to the end there. I'm sorry. But it looks like Buck Baker won. Where's Petty? Petty didn't do well either. He only finished 6 positions in front of me. He didn't even gain that much. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. But Baker got the 3rd away from Jarrett because of that crash that we had. Also, it seems like every wreck I have, I always seem to get either Jarrett or Buck Baker involved. It never really comes with Petty being involved. But we're in the music. Oh, before we do that, I gotta make sure the game doesn't crash because we have not we have not exited the game yet. So give it a couple seconds because I do not want it to crash because I am trying not to have the car or game crash mid race. Which I'm surprised it didn't do that at Concord like at the beginning there, but we wrecked our race. So. So yeah, let's go to Nashville. Let's hope for a finish. A finish in top 10 is what I'm hoping for. Actually, hold on. Just so that I can get a little bit more frames, I'm gonna do something off screen real quick. I gotta do something off screen. I need to configure my graphics a little bit. Maybe I can get a little bit more frames going here. So maybe we have more of a chance of not crashing out. It's not like a big deal right now, it's just I don't want to deal with a potential problem. Okay. Let's see how that is. Because I adjusted a couple settings on OBS and the game real quick because I want to make sure nothing happens. Can we get a cloudy race, please? Ah, damn. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, combine knuckles to begin 48 laps around this, I believe, 2 mile or 1.7 mile. I can't remember. I wish there was a Nashville version that had the really high banking from 1970. It would be like, that would be really good of a track. That would be like really fun. Especially to have for my last season. What a start, guys. What a start. I gotta like get going right now.
Stay behind the 78 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
It feels like in order for the green flag to happen, there has to be a certain amount of cars coming through a certain section of the track before we can enter the, or start the race. Oh man.
Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. Car inside.
Outside seems to be working well. So it looks like we're gonna have to pit once. Here now we can try to save it. Oh, Gurney's trying to like close it down on me there. Oh, Gurney's also trying to turn us again. But he hits the wall. Brake a little bit early so I can probably get under John's next spikes there. There we go, get through those guys. I've just been splitting the middle so far in this race. Yeah, so it seems like every time in turn 1, everyone wants to chop down and everyone else. Oh. They do not like going 3 wide. That's one thing I'm learning right now. As Castle's gonna probably bounce off the wall. Okay, that one was better because I got through the 3 wide before we got halfway through the corner. Here we're probably not gonna be going 3 wide. Actually, we can get around the outside here. Oh man. Get under him. Okay. Pass Yarbrough, get underneath Baker. Or not. The other Yarbrough, I should say. Leroy. You got Lund, Baker, actually this time. Oh, we got a caution. Okay, come on. Why is he not? Come on. There we go. I mean, we got a good run going, so that's all that matters. We might come down pit road here to try to get fuel to end the. I don't know what's wrong with the mic. Actually, I don't think anyone's trying to go down pit road, seems like. That's weird. Okay, let's see what caused the caution. I know it was probably the back of the fuel, definitely. Because it happened like right as we crossed the line. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, man. So, Bill McMahon, Buddy Arrington, and Bobby Johns, as Arrington goes 3 wide and gets squeezed because no one knows how to go 3 wide in that corner. And then they all just get hooked, and then 78 gets into the wall with the 7, the 42, and the 78 car almost turns over. Like, really close. Like, if we go to this point right here, did he get onto his roof? No. Okay. Really? No one bid? I guess they didn't. I guess they're going off of hoping that the fuel can reset. You know what? Screw it.
Limit 45.
Maybe this is smart. Maybe this is stupid. Who knows?
The pace cars in turn 1.
Because that gives us 4 more laps.
45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 2. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars on the back straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 42 car. Okay, merge when you can. We're going green next time by.
Come on.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 42 car.
How did I not
Green,
get?
green, green. Car inside. Outside.
Probably because the game knew I wasn't trying to pass on purpose, because they did check up there. So I guess I got a freebie there. I'll try not to do that again, because that was probably my one and only chance to get a freebie. As a 10 car is just going across my nose. I guess he was going down pit road and he just comes across my nose. His buddy Baker just literally killed half the field because of that.
In the pit. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the
Like he came like 3 lanes, well, not 3 lanes, but like 2 lanes down while I'm like holding it straight, and decides to make Ken Spikes flip over again, just like in real life, but on a different track. So as you see here, look at this. I'm driving straight. He comes down and just keeps coming down. I'm braking for him, and right there, Kim Spikes becomes involved, and then Spikes goes up, and then actually he didn't go over, but Gurney I think went over. No one went over, but Baker hit the pit wall, and they were so close to ripping Gurney's roof off. I gotta save that crash, actually. That crash was interesting, because it wasn't my fault. There he goes, Buck Baker, and then got the 95 on his side. The 121 gets on his side. Baker slams the pit wall.
pit road is now open. We won't fix the damage. We'll lower the track bar. We're gonna take out some wedge. Whoa, 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 slow down. you're in first. Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging. We're going green next time by. Get ready now, going green. Pit car's in. Green, green, green! Car inside. Clear. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's an accident in the pit. Pit road is closed. You got a slow car ahead. That car's a lap down. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car. Pass the 5 car. Pit road is now open. Whoa, 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 slow down. There's an accident in turn 3. There's the cross flags. We're halfway home. We're going green next time by. Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green! got just 10 more to go. Inside. Keep high. Still there. Keep high. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Your right front tire is wearing out. Car inside. Clear. You all right? Car outside. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Still there. Be slow. Pit road is closed. Clear. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 11 car. Pit road is now open. Just 5 more to go. Changing just the right sides this time. Right sides only. We'll give you just a splash of fuel. We're going to take out some wedge. We're going to add some tape. We won't fix the damage. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4. You're too far forward. Back up. The pace cars on the front stretch. We're going green next time by. Go, go, go. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 1. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 36 car. Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Okay, merge when you can. Green, green, green! You got a slow car ahead. You got a it's over. Okay, that's it. We'll get them next time.
That'll be it. I guess I had the mic muted. I think it's doing that on purpose. I don't think it's actually me that's doing that. But yeah, so what I meant to say, if it was not doing the stupid shenanigans, is I did not mean to do that. It was completely on accident, and that was just bad. Oh, I remember. It was when I did. Okay, I put the my fault. Now I know why I don't replays anymore. Should just put Y or something. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll be ending the stream. We've done 4 races. We didn't win either of them, but we did get good finishes. We're still in front of Petty, so that's all that matters.